Hello and welcome to my first questions and answers session tonight on Friday. I'm going to try and make this a routine where I make a Q&A session every Friday because I think many big YouTubers do it, and usually they're quite popular because having questions and answers sessions gives a bit more involvement with the subs and generally can sometimes help others who are looking to get into the field of YouTube and all of that. So we've got a few questions tonight. We don't have tons, so this session may not be particularly long, but I may just answer a few general questions as well if there's time. So the first questions we've got are from someone called Noodle Kid Cool, and they had two questions, which were what recording software and mic do you use, and what computer do I have? So to answer the first question, I use a piece of software called Fraps. This basically allows me to capture the frames on the screen, so it basically just captures every frame. So it's pretty useful software. It captures it at uncompressed formats, so it's basically the best quality you can get, providing you don't edit out the edit the bitrate once you do the editing, which I obviously do, because most Fraps files it's like 3 gigabytes per 5 minutes of videos, so for me with my internet it's pretty hard to upload uncompressed gameplay. So that's answered the software question. And the mic, there's nothing special about it. It costs about £9 from Curry's, I think. It's basically just a simple headset, and if you've watched other YouTubers you'll probably notice that the quality of my voice, or well, I suppose if you look at it in this way, you may notice the actual quality isn't amazing compared to some of the other YouTubers out there. It's a bit maybe what you call grainy. I don't know, it's a bit noisy. I think you call it noise when you've got like not crisp quality. So yeah, that was pretty cheap. It was unbranded as well. I think it is unbranded. Basically you just plug it into your computer and it works. But of course, if my channel is to grow in the future, I will obviously fix the microphone problem and upgrade to either a professional mic or a gaming headset where the quality will be unparalleled compared to this one. So yeah, that the microphone isn't particularly special. It's pretty simple and basic mic, which cost next to nothing. And what computer do you have? I think I may have answered this to some people, but again it's just a general question which many people ask, so I'm going to answer it. So this one that I use for gaming is made myself, so it's unbranded again, so technically it's my own brand. I can call it my own brand, PFG gaming range of computers I should call it. It's not like amazingly powerful, I suppose you could say. It's I'll take you through some of the specs if any of you are interested or know anything about computers. But basically it has an AMD processor. I think it's the Venom X6, which I overclocked, and I've got 2 hard drives, basically a storage hard drive, which I just store videos on and stuff like that. Then I have the kind of boot drive, which is an SSD, so programs and applications open up a lot quicker. Now the graphics card, to be honest, compared to like obviously the new ones out now, isn't like amazing compared to them, but obviously I can play many games on Ultra pretty easily and record, so that's generally fine. So it's pretty easy to record. It is 7.9 on the Windows thing, so at the moment it is pretty good, so it's not too bad. And we had one last question from, I can never remember the name, it's like xjamster005. Anyway, I'll put the links to their channels of these guys which have asked questions because I think they deserve it. And this question was, what made me start YouTube? And the reason I started YouTube was because I just started it as a kind of hobby. I mean, I'm not really doing it in a particular way to like, well, obviously I want to make the commentary fun for you guys to watch, but I actually did it kind of to amuse myself and give myself something fun to do on top of other stuff. but at the same time it's grown quite well, I suppose, pretty quickly, and we're not far off 50 subscribers, so hopefully we'll be getting a 50 subscriber video very shortly. Although I'm going to wait until we're stably at 50 before I upload, because I know a couple of my friends out there will just unsubscribe to annoy me and be like, then like comment saying, oh, you've only got 49 subscribers or something like that. So I'm going to wait until we're stably over 50 subs before I upload that. But yeah, generally I uploaded it just for fun, and because it is rather, I just find it fun sharing gameplay with other people and putting commentary over it. And you may also notice that I don't actually do this professionally, because you can tell why I do it for fun, because the commentary isn't at professional standard. It's not the kind of stuff I suppose you would expect from a professional in that sense. But who knows, maybe at some point I will get better, and we'll have to see where it goes from there. So I've got a few questions which may pop up just generally, which haven't been asked by anyone. Well, they have, but I actually answered them, but not in the Q&A. So what operating systems do I use was one, and I actually have both Windows and Mac OS X. I've got to admit I definitely prefer Windows now. It's just in the fact that my Windows computer is so much more up to date and more powerful than my Mac at this moment. But having said that, my iMac's not a bad piece of kit. It can still play stuff like Minecraft, and it's pretty good for editing, although I don't use it for editing, because I've got to then transfer all the files over, and the fraps files. I mean, if you want to put them on memory stick, you need like a 64GB memory stick, and it takes like an hour to transfer the files. But otherwise I would edit it on the Mac. This Q&A session isn't actually going too badly, think about it. I mean, we're past 7 minutes now, so that's not bad. I'm not sure what other questions there are, so I think I'll probably wrap this up now. So basically, if any of you guys have any more questions which you'd like answered, it could be anything to do like with what games I want to play. You could even do some requests of what games you'd like to see. Also, if you have any questions about like Minecraft, like the servers and stuff like that, then just tell me, because I've had a few problems with the servers again. Not with griefing, but it seems to keep on crashing. I don't know why. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and just